You guys, this is ridiculous. I haven't made a book review in months because I failed miserably. But I did get straight A's last spring, so that's good. Because I need good grades to get into a good school. John Hopkins, fingers crossed, top school. Yeah. Anyways, uh, so I wanted to get to you guys with a book review. And I want to try and make this quick as a one take, and I'm trying to keep it under 5 minutes. So I'm going to do it quick, and we'll see how it goes. So what I want to go over with you guys is this awesome manga that I love the anime. Never read the manga until just recently. And that is going to be Deadman Wonderland by Jinsei Katoka and Kazuma Kondo. And if I pronounce those names correctly, please let me know down below. Please. I'm only going to go over Volume 1. This is actually Volume 2. I actually don't have a physical copy of Volume 1, mainly because I cannot find one that is cheaper than $100. So, yes. But we're reviewing Volume 1. And essentially what we have in Volume 1 is a 14-year-old boy by the name of Ganta who is the sole survivor of this mass murder of his school. However, in some weird turn of events, he's the one who's blamed, and then he is then sentenced to death row at this place called Deadman Wonderland, which is a prison. Yeah. And a little bit of a quick background. The prison brings in its own money, so the government cannot get involved. And then on top of it, Tokyo had been, 70% of Tokyo was flooded 10 years prior to this event. And so that was this book is in 2023, so that would have been, 2013. Tokyo, don't flood this year. Okay. But, we have two main characters. We have Ganta, who is the 14-year-old spineless whiny boy that I really don't care about, but he's innocent, so he's allowed to whine. And we have Shiro, who is this mysterious albino girl who is friends of Ganta's, and she is totally awesome because she's kind of that ditzy, bubble-headed, innocent girl who's actually really badass. So I love her to death. Plus she's albino. And I apologize if I'm talking really fast, but that's just happening. Things that work with this, some of the things I really liked the artwork in this novel. It is beautifully done. It is done in a way that you know it's a serious manga, and it has a serious tone to it. Plus, look at the cover art. This stuff is amazing. I also just like minimalistic kind of stuff and small color palettes. So yeah, that worked out really well. I also really enjoy the fact that the storyline is serious, it's dark, there's some blood and kind of gore, and it's violent. I do like violent stuff. I'm one of those girls. So I really enjoy that, and some of the gimmicks they have are not childish, which makes me so much happier. Getting tired of childish gimmicks and stuff. Another thing I really enjoy with this is that the prison itself has its own economy, and its currency within it is then called cast points, and the cast points can be used to essentially sustain your life. That's the main part of it, is that you have these little candies that are the antidotes to poison that is being injected into your blood system by these handy little necklaces that you get to wear when you're an inmate. Go you, if you ever go there. But, you need to have a candy every 3 days, and if you don't have one, or you don't have enough cast points to buy one, you die, which is quite the unique idea, and I don't know who came up with that idea, but perhaps it's for preventing of overcrowding. I'm not sure yet, but a clever idea. Another thing I really like is the fact that by the end of this first volume, you find out that Deadman Wonderland is actually something completely different, but you just get introduced to it. You don't know what it is entirely. You just know it's something secretive. And that is where everything starts to get crazy, and where I love the series once you get past this first volume. What doesn't work, one of the things that really doesn't work for me, is the fact that it gets confusing at times. They don't explain everything very well. And you only get some of those explanations later on in the series, but for the first volume, it might break it. I also don't like the fact that there's some things that seem unrealistic. One of them especially is the fact that I don't understand why someone who's innocent is being blamed guilty without any other idea of why he's being blamed guilty. So that was hard for me to try and grasp in this first volume. But overall, This entire series, well, this entire first volume is totally awesome. It's worth the read. Get past the fact that it's confusing at times, and there's some things that you're like, there's flaws here and there. Shiro is just awesome. Read it for Shiro. How about that? Because she's awesome, and I'm gonna cosplay her one day. But yeah, and I would even actually recommend buying the books if you can find them at an affordable price. Mainly because they do look pretty on your bookshelf. This is something that like I said, I cannot find a physical copy of the first volume, and it is actually a copy that I would like to own. So if you guys know of anywhere that's actually selling a nice first copy of Deadman Wonderland, let me know, and I will try and buy it. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. Sorry if this was really rushed. If you actually want kind of a little bit of a more in-depth review, that actually would have taken me 13 minutes, but I'm trying to not go over that. Actually go down to my Goodreads profile, and I'm actually going to try and start typing up more in-depth reviews for those of you that are interested. And yeah, we'll see maybe about doing that, since I'm going to try and do one takes for a while. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm going to get ready to go to bed. And you know what? I love you all. I really do. I miss you guys. So you guys do well. Be awesome. Don't feed trolls. That's the best advice. Don't feed the trolls. Yes. Bye.